Hey guys, Ethan here from Mitten Equipment. Here's some video of this John Deere 2025R and myself. What we're doing is backfilling this foundation wall. Now this tractor has a 260B backhoe. This backhoe is a really nice backhoe. I really like what John Deere has done with the valves or the hydraulics. Something about it is different where it's like the swing is cushioned as well as the main stick of the backhoe. It seems to be cushioned so that it can't slam at the end points of its travel, which can really give the machine a jolt on some of the older model backhoes. But I do get a lot of questions about this 2025R. A lot of people kind of worry that the larger tires make it more of a tippy machine than you would have on a 1025R. And I guess those that aren't familiar, this 2025R, this is the currently produced model, is really similar to the 1 Series tractors like the 1025R and the 1023E. Really, I just see it as one of those tractors with larger tires. But you can see that the frame is actually a little bit longer in the front, as well as the loader being pushed forward to match that. But I really like having the larger tires on here. I personally find that the larger tires make a huge difference in the ride quality of the machine. You'll notice that on a lot of the smaller tractors, the ride quality really isn't there on rough ground, mostly because on a tractor, a majority of your suspension comes from the rubber in the tires actually being able to conform to the shape of the ground. So it does make the ride quality quite a bit nicer on here, as well as kind of spreads the weight of the machine out a little bit better across the ground. But these are also the R14 or VersaTurf tires, which is relatively new to the tractor market. These are probably some of my favorite tires. I'm typically a turf tire kind of a person. I don't think very highly of R4 tires. I think they're kind of stiff, and they're really just designed to be like a high tread wear tire. They don't really excel in traction in any kind of environment except if you're running on asphalt and you're trying to get the most tread life possible. But these R14s, we're going to call them in this video, they're a radial turf. And I thought they were really nice, a very comfortable tire. I noticed that they're really a pretty wide tire on the front of this, at least on the 2025R. And the cool thing about these tires, at least I think, is working in the dirt like this, the dirt does not get stuck between all the tread blocks because the tread blocks are far enough apart, whereas a typical turf tire, you'll see the dirt kind of tends to cake into the lugs of the tires. But you don't really see that with these tires, and they seem to have really good traction. But it's not a super long video today. It's kind of just a little bit of backhoe action, backfilling here. You know, it's just one of those things where definitely needed the backhoe for this job, but once I got around this corner here, you'll see in a few pictures that I didn't really need the backhoe too much after this, but it was very handy to have it for this job. And the backhoe does offer probably some of the best ballast weight that you can get on these tractors. It's enough weight so that the loader really can't lift the rear of the tractor at all, because the hydraulics are limited by the amount of pressure they can produce, and the backhoe is just enough weight on the back. Plus the rear tires are loaded with rim guard. But this tractor is currently for sale. You can check it out on our website, mittenequipment.com. I'll put a link in the description below, but I have been using the tractor a fair amount. One of the big things about the John Deere tractors to me is that they can go as fast in reverse as they can forwards. And that doesn't really sound like a big thing, but you know, when you're working back and forth like we are here, it does make a pretty good difference. So you can see now I switched to the loader. We don't have any video footage here, but we're coming up to the end of the video. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you got any thoughts on the John Deere 1 or 2 Series tractors, the radial turf tires, small tractor backhoes, feel free to leave some comments below, and I'll try to get back to you guys. I like talking about tractors. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.